And any other thoughts are welcome. Are a welcome gesture. Then number 9, KPLC and generator is backup. So these are things to think about. And the reason when I was talking to Mr. Kamau after we did the floor slab, I realized now there's a break in between.
Yeah.
Maybe there are certain things that can be addressed in the meantime. Because things like when we get to hear what the biodigester expert will talk about, I believe we'll be talking about some manholes and a lot of things, and together with the consulting with you, it will be possible to decide on exactly where this finally the chamber that will be processing this waste will be, I believe, and whether it will be 1 or there will be 2 or whatever, depending on the general groups that we see on this area. And also something else I was keeping on remembering is about even surface runoff. We have put a wall around our facility, and then of course it will be raining even here. We don't want to be experiencing a flooded compound. So it's something that we need to also direction on that. Number 3 was that the issue about biodigester. We connected with that subcontractor, and the client liked his ideas of automatically pumping waste from basement, bathroom, and the soak pit. I think she meant soak pit. So the biodigester gentleman or expert is coming. He should be arriving any time, so that he can also give us this professional guidance on that. About how many solar panels are needed to take care of the villa, how much space does this need. Engineer will guide us, or you know that this is something in his docket to guide us on. Let me just tell this person calling. Cecilia, I'm in a meeting. I'll call you back. I'll call you back shortly. Thank you. Then how many solar panels? Fine. Number 5. Spare the terraces and rooftop for rest area as much as is possible. That means we are not to consider putting any tanks or any facilities as much as we can avoid on any of the spaces identified as terraces or rooftops or whatever.
Yeah.
Now for the rooftop, does it mean hadi pale juu ya lift hapo?
Ama juu ya nyumba
actually
ya bedroom, master bedroom, something you need.
Kwa nyumba yote hataki anything.
Kwa rooftop.
Anything hata juu ya nyumba. So hizi zingine anasema zikuwe huku kado, lakini kama kutawekwa tawa, solar zitakuwa installed juu ya tawa. Lakini juu ya nyumba ana avoid kuwekwa kila kitu.
Avoid all those things.
Yeah.
So what we can do, we can just put something here like a tank. Yeah? Or if we put a soak pit, it will be just small, and we have to pump this water to come up because we have another toilet up.
Yeah.
Because it is 3 floors.
It's 3 feet.
3 levels.
3 levels.
So,
yeah.
So when we said we discussed, I told him we can put a board digester here, and the other one on the top here. The main board digester.
Yeah, the main one.
Yeah, the 2 board digesters.
So we have 2 small biodigesters to take care of whatever is below the ground in the basement.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yes. And then on this other side, from this ground level, now we will put a 2 meter cube board digester, which will serve the two floors, and then we're going to put a very big soak pit.
So the upper floors, we have 1 now biodigester.
Yes.
So to serve those upper floors.
Yes. But now the soak pit, will be the underground board digester will be served by this big soak pit on top here. So you're going to. I told him to excavate a very big soak pit because this one, the board digester, is just to serve the other side, the rooftop and whatever, and the function of board digester is just to break it down. But the water, where will water go? It has to go to the soak pit because you don't need to exhaust it. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure that the soak pit on the top here, we put it to be big.
A bigger soak pit for the
in order to hold all water collected from the underground and the other houses. So I told him to put what will flush from the toilet to be equal amount of water which comes out from the outlet to the sock pit.
Yes.
Get it? So and that's almost 3 liters. 3 liters of water.
3 liters.
3 liters.
The one coming
One-
from the toilet.
yes.
For like one flush.
One flush, 3 liters. Now, when it okay, let's cross over to this side now. So we have now understand the board digester function of it. Now, first of all, let me just finish. Now, this board digester, first of all, we make sure we put it in a concrete, not to allow oxygen to enter in. So it's functioning and anaerobic.
Anaerobic environment.
Yes, that's without oxygen, and this one enable it to break down waste completely into water, and then it come to the soak pit. Now, going to the soak pit, first of all, we put hardcore inside. We don't put it. We just put hardcore, the bigger hardcore and the hard one. That's to allow the space, to give the space for water to be zipped by the soil. Now and then, after that we go to the soak pit. We put hardcore. When you put hardcore, the water has been zipped with the soil. The hardcore itself does not absorb water. It's not porous. Because when it's so smooth or porous, it means it can break down to be maybe it's like soil or something, which results in the blockage of the soak pit. So it end up opening time to time, and maybe the blockage, and we don't need we have done a job. Then we come. Yes.
Okay.
You see now. Kamu told me that there will be a toilet in the underground basement.
Not just one.
2.
I think it's one.
This side and that side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 2 locations. 2 locations.
So remember there are those self-contained rooms that we converted.
Yeah.
Those spaces.
On the side of the pool.
Yes.
So
There are the changing rooms. The changing rooms in there to take care of the pool. Remember we converted some spaces.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
But they don't change it into 2 because they are on this side and this side.
That side.
But still,
That side. Yes.
But I told Fundi, we discussed with the Fundi. I don't know the name. I don't remember the name.
Okay, no problem.
But there was on this side and the other side. I don't know the other side.
We can have a drawing maybe so that we can be able to refer.
okay, okay,
Even if it's the architectural one, it's still going to relate.
okay.
Yes.
Your package is mainly labor-based.
Labor-based, and then maybe
And there's-
bacteria, labor, and molding only.
Molding. What
Yes.
does this mean in
The
the
formwork.
context
The
in
formwork.
which you? Okay.
The formwork. I'm going to provide it because I need.
Oh, so you are the one to provide?
Yes, the formwork, the labor, and the bacteria.
And the bacteria.
Yes.
That is what you will come with.
Yes, but the material,
So the
ballast,
client
the client,
provides all the materials.
all the material, the hardware one and the other one, the ballast.
All the materials.
Yes, all the
So-
materials. Yes, yes.
All right.
I
So-
think that was even to do it, and under excavation. Excavation
Excavation is also by the client.
by the client to do it excavation.
Mm.
Yes, because I don't want to limit myself in because I want that. Yes.
So what then? Okay.
Okay, I was saying, okay. This board are just from this side. We can just put a small soak pit or a tank.
Or a tank. Maybe a tank.
Maybe a tank or a soak pit because of the
We
water.
don't want a
the
soak
ground.
pit.
Yeah.
It would rather be a tank we pump out. What do
Pump
you
it,
think,
yes.
madam?
Yes.
Because it's going to be water in it.
Yes,
Really
it will be wet on the ground. Yes, yes.
So
So
we don't want to wet the ground around the building.
yes. So what we're gonna do, we just put a tank, a board digester from now the outlet. Instead of this soak pit, we just put a tank.
Yeah.
Then a pump. A pump. Then when the water comes here, it will be pumped to this main soak pit. Yes. And they told me there will be a lot of big place. It can be even a parking lot. You just put a soak pit, and then because we put hardcore, so you can just put the parking lot. We put those so it can be soak pit there. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You put there.
doing it up to this level and
And
then
then put
doing.
the otherwise.
Oh.
Maybe-
In fact, when it's bigger like that, somebody can enter inside.
Yeah.
Just you can just access very easily. So you can just tengeneza the other way around. Yes.
And in the case, it's not extremely high because it's like a floor height.
Yes.
Isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh,
That
not a
is-
floor height. It's a little deeper because this tank will have to be lower than the outlet level.
Yes.
Yes.
Now imagine
Yes,
the wastewater
probably
is
kidogo.
exiting, then the biodigester iko huko
Go
below,
chini below.
and then inaingia kwa hiyo tank,
Mm.
then itakuwa na pia na that tank we are saying.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so you're looking at around maybe it's more than 3 meters.
Would be
So
more than 3
it's
meters.
around maybe 3.5 or
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
3.5 or 4. Yes, yes, true. What may happen? Sometimes some of these places where we have a lot of water challenges, maybe might be better to even do low quality concrete works. Even if it will just be very low. In terms of low quality, I'm saying it's reinforcement big. But masonry, you know, we are still burying something below. This is a water.
Okay,
It
Yeah.
has to be concrete.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it has to be concrete.
Yeah, concrete.
Yeah,
Concrete.
because when it's masonry and they saw this pressure,
Yeah.
ground
From all sides,
pressure
ground
pushing
pressure.
from all sides, this
Can
place
collapse.
gets quite wet.
Yes.
It can collapse.
I imagine there will even be some tumours.
Yes.
No, it's not big, so it will not consume so much money,
Yes.
and it's not carrying, but it's still carrying the pressure from the
From the
ground,
sides, yeah.
from the ground around it,
Mm.
and also from the likely water that will build up
Yeah.
from groundwater recharge, especially during the rainy season. Fine, I think that is sorted. So we are saying here, now in that case then, if you are going to do such kind of thing, we may have to now think, is it cheaper to kusugusha hivi, because you can imagine doing a tank here and another tank this other side, maybe a bit expensive, eh?
Yes.
Isn't
So-
it? So would rather for this basement then, instead of thinking kuna hii section ilikuwa unachora hizi manyumba, kulikuwa
hapa.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
side and this side.
there is this yes, these three sides. No, it's one on this side. The kitchen iko pande hii. Then washroom ile ingine iko kwa hizi zile basements on the lower side. eh?
Yeah, yeah.
So now that we are thinking of doing that water tank in such an expensive way, might be better than to think about
Making it
how-
be one.
making it to be one, because the heavy, it's not really a heavy use place. So even if we were to dig deep, at least to attain those slopes, I know it will be quite a length, but I think it.
It will be cheaper than
Cheaper than putting.
I'm imagining, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's okay.
imagining.
That's okay. That's
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
It will be cheaper. It will be cheaper. Instead of, because of this tank, it will make a difference. It tank because of constructing the tank inside the other side. You make another thing. Like all
And I know
the
sewage
same.
requires very
all the same.
slow, very gentle slope to
Kidogo.
go. By the way, haihitaji nyingi, inakuwa just a
Kainchi
small-
moja, achana na kainchi moja tu, kainchi moja tu
Napanga
akiteremka.
one in a Gaza. Not a very busy kitchen. It's not the main kitchen,
Yes.
so there will not be much of this oil
Yes.
things.
Yes.
So maybe for that one we can still
can-
let
we
it
can accept
go.
it because-
But the main kitchen, because that is where the main works,
Yes.
the main cooking is happening.
Yes.
Then that one is the one that we are able to separate.
Yeah.
But if we are also
And
able
that-
to
if
separate
we-
that one, then well and good.
Yes, if it's okay, if we are able, it's okay. But also, we have just to put a garage trap there.
For
You
the
have to put
kitchen,
for the kitchen. Yes.
in the basement,
Yes,
yeah?
so you put a garage trap. They normally put it, but
Mm.
some plumber forget and they assume also. Yes, but he has to put a garage trap. But they know also.
a small oil cassette.
Oh,
Yeah,
oil
a
interceptor.
grease trap. A grease
Yes.
trap. A grease trap.
Oh, yeah, the grease trap, yes.
We can put a
You're
grease
right.
trap. Huh?
You
That
can
is
just
also
put a
another
grease
option
trap. Yes.
that we usually do. You
Yes.
can always have, in case the plumbing is too complicated,
Yes.
there is even some grease traps that come under the sink.
Yes.
You just put right below the sink, you put a grease trap,
Yes.
and then you don't need to do separation anywhere
Yes,
else.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so every oily thing
Yes.
will fall into that trap
Yes.
Mm. Now that one is emptied.
every so often,
Yes.
depending on the
Yeah.
use.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, where it's not possible to separate the kitchen, that is what we do. We
Yes.
just put it's under, it's just a small unit is put under the top,
Ah,
just below the kitchen sink.
oh,
Yeah.
and it actually traps the grease.
Yeah, it
Yes.
traps everything.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Mm.
Fine. I think then that will solve our problem.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Then yes.
I share.
So engineer make update. Layout drawing. Now taking into consideration what Mr. Zanki is now advising us
Yes.
about now having to have that 1 cubic meter biodigester and then build it now that tank, isn't it? Yes. And is this biodigester size now the big one? You're the one who is
1
going
meter,
to
yes.
come up with the size, or it's already there?
1 meter, yeah, 2 meter, 2 meter.
For the final, the one that is
The
serving
bigger-
now the house.
Yes, it's 2 meter cubic.
This is the one, eh?
Yes.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this sufficient?
Yeah, that's what now.
So now, this can hold more than 70 users daily. Because now, the size of the board digester does not matter a lot. What matters is the soak pit, because we
Yes,
fill water.
because the water is coming and going out.
It's coming. But this one, when we put a 2 meter cube, it's just to allow digestion to take place only. Because the function of board digester is just to break it down waste. So this one is just to hold enough water to be digested and to release it to the soak pit. So the thing which should be bigger is the soak pit, not this one. But now, because when you say a 3 meter cubic,
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to waterproofing it, it is a 1 meter by 1 meter.
yes,
How will it be possible to enter in? Not unless it's waterproof from the outside.
No. It will be waterproofed in the concrete works.
Oh,
We use
yeah.
Permanent reanimation.
tutanunua.
And then if somebody getting in to do some
No.
work and-
We waterproof during the concrete works. As we build the concrete.
Oh.
Yes.
That's fine.
Inawekwa tu kwa koroga hiyo. Na ndio sasa inazuia maji kuingia na hiyo pia kutoka. That should be okay.
What did he say about those chores ziko huko nyuma huko kwa studio apartment? Bearing in mind zinaleta kwa hizo tank ziko pande hii, kwa hizo biodigester ziko huko chini. Akiangalia gradient yenye iko huko nyuma yenye itaweza kuleta kwa hiyo, na tukianza to consider it tulizi exhume after asaenda. So maybe tutaenda pia tu advise hapo.
Zile zinatoka basement.
Yeah, hizo
Kuna zile rooms
huko nyuma.
below the
Yeah.
Bali tulitoa mchanga tukasema hizi spaces baadaye zipotee zisitengenezwe
na iko na choo.
Sasa hizo ataangalia.
Yeah.
Ndio tuone vile tutazishikanisha. Of course what that will mean is that this tank finally will be quite deep. It will go fairly deep, but it's still better to do just one good tank. It receive hizo zote then itengenezwe vizuri. Yes.
So,
It
we'll
should
go
still be
look at it.
and
again.
also I think what also is possible
because there's not many toilets here, not a lot of toilets here. So that's one thing advantage. But maybe in future, it can be saturated. But the good thing is that there's a bacteria. We can as well, if it's saturated, we don't want to put up a bacteria. Yes.
this bacteria drinks something so
No, not drink that thing. It creates a space.
Okay.
It makes sure if the place is saturated, it reduces saturation. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But now also, but that it can be many years. It can be many years. Seeing, looking at the area where we are, it's many years. Many years.
Maybe they must, our neighbors here, are they using the digester or something?
Maybe they're using
They are using actually septic tank, the pit septic tank. Yeah.
septic or a pit.
Yeah. Either kuna mwenye anatumia septic,
ile
mwingine
pit kama hii
yeah,
sasa ya.
then,
Ana direct waste zake.
lakini amechimba deep na ni wide.
Right.
Yeah.
Sasa unaona, but huwezi kuombea kama Nairobi choka. Huwezi kuombea Nairobi inachoka. Because unajua hao watu ni wengi. Hata kama ameweka ni watu wachache. Unaelewa? So it can be. Unajua kila kitu siwezi kusema iwezi. Yes, you repeat it once. Once, yeah.
But you need it to they need to have something to eat. So if you maybe you finish your work too early and the house is not occupied for a certain period, you have to time when you are dosing the bacteria.
Yes, you can just time, you can just put. Yes. But now we can as well put something. There's another thing, there's a chemical put inside. It can hold for some time now. Yes.
And then you dose the bacteria when the building
No, we
is
can just
fully
put.
used.
Now we can just what you do. If maybe 1 year or 2 years or no, 1 year or 6 months, there's a chemical also we put plus that's bacteria. So it will hold it and allow it to work. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Any other question? Anybody? Okay. So probably what will be key for Madam is to know just roughly the depths we are talking about. Going with the waste from this side, I think this is the farthest. Ikienda around here, isubufu, then maybe we will just go out there and look at the likely place for this to happen.
So hiyo ingine ilikuwa side hiyo kile.
There is also a line not for the main building.
For the big building.
She's around the same location. So we have to
And also
how to manage the distance here.
yes, then also all the waste from the building must also come down through some system, isn't it? Na hiyo big soak pit pia tufikirie itakuwa the big one now for the main house.
hiyo tena inakuja na
Kunayo inapitia hii side, inazunguka hivi na kunayo inapitia the other side.
so lazima
Because we have washrooms on this side, na washrooms on the other side.
On the other side,
Yes.
So the waste are discharged that side, and this side.
Yes.
So meaning that you come this side and then the other one comes.
Yes. Yes.
So zitatafutiwa njia
But I think that maybe it can help around here.
for the basement.
Even for the septic, yeah. Kwa sababu si kubwa, si nasema ni 1 meter. 1 meter high, we can manage this space here.
Is a big
For even the main house.
No.
No, main house
Here is just the basement.
The basement.
Yes.
The basement ikuje hapa. Itengenezewe hapa. Haya, na the main house.
Ya main house inazungukia tu.
Muno rĩu tũkwendaga mũndũ ũcio biodigester atũtarĩrie ũrĩa arenda. Nĩtwoke arangia kama ũrĩa gũkwenda.
Nĩyo ĩno.
Nĩyo ĩno.
Ona kwa tena gutigwo haha.
Ĩno ici gũtigwo haha. Twahũra mbica nĩkũciarĩte. No gũcionaga na twathiũrũrũka na gĩcaka mau ũguo. Twakĩiguanangĩra maũndũ merĩ matatũ. Twarĩkania nĩ egũthiĩ athondeke bill of quantities. Nĩgetha tũmenye nĩ kĩĩ na kĩĩ kĩrendekana. Cirendekana. Tũrona rĩu mawĩra maya nĩmo magĩrĩire kwambĩrĩria no mũgwĩcirĩrio o tũkĩetagĩrĩra
na kũu igũrũ.
Na kũu igũrũ tondũ twatua rĩu kwanjia gũcokania matĩri. Tũrenda kũmacokania rĩu tũrĩkĩtie gwaka. Kĩrĩa kĩrabatara gũikũrũka na kũu.
Tũgeka ũguo twambe twakoroga igũrũ rĩ. Twakoroga igũrũ rĩ. Nĩguo rĩu gũkũ tũkambĩrĩria.
Ati thĩna no rĩu andũ meciragie akorwo nĩ mainjinia mambagĩrie gũcalculate nĩkĩĩ kĩrendekana
gũkururagwo nĩgetha hagũcotherio rĩ. Hagathario
o tene
tũgĩkauga tũkinye rĩu
tũkinye hau rĩ nĩ gwĩka maũndũ up front nĩgetha akorwo nĩ maũndũ macio ma solar tũrenda tũgenda cigana heat pump icio ũroiga igekĩrwo kũ nĩkũ ikaiganĩra ikabatara kĩ water tower itũ igũthiĩ how high maũndũ ta macio no wega kũmeciragia nĩgetha tũkĩrĩkia gũkoroga kũrĩa tũkahota gũkorwo rĩu twĩrĩte na details cia ũrĩa tũgwĩka next ngwĩciria nĩ hega twakena mũno ũrĩa ũgĩkuonia kũrĩa tuona nĩ gwĩtĩkia mwathani maũndũ mothe nĩ marathiĩ o wega
nĩguo
mothe rĩu nĩ mega
Solar panels for heating water. Yes, yeah, for you, for heat water. And I think from here we can always look for a route to get into the building and pump the hot water into the entire house. Yeah.
Actually, the room has no any intention of use rather than the pumps and yeah.
That can help, eh?
Yeah. Ingine ni kubwa.
Ama irudi huku ikashikane na ile. By the way, this is even shorter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Silo ulikuwa unaiona? Hii kidogo ulikuwa umeona. So this can be connected.
I think this one itokea huku basement chini, mahali iko. Pale sasa tutashiba chini.
So hapa hivi we have manholes and we have a sewer inapitia hapa hivi.
Okay.
Yeah, inazunguka hivi.
Huko hivi ya juu. Ndio.
Yeah.
Au bigi hii itakuwa bigi kiasi gani?
Sina measurement exact lakini hii space ilikuwa reserved ya gazebo.
Hapa hakuwa na mawe ngumu. Hapa hivi ni rahisi.
Hii pande ilikuwa.
Hii iko sawa. So ataweza kuchimba.
Iko sawa, hiyo ataweza. Ataweza.
Sasa tutakuwa hatuwezi kushiba na mashini sababu hakuna hata njia ya mashini.
Ni watu, hapo ni watu.
Sasa hapa ni watu watakuwa
Watachimba.
Bora tu wataonyeshwa ni watu. Send basin ya choo. Itasafisha.
Hata betri ya gari inamaliza acid.
Hata betri ya gari inatoa hizo scales. Nasema sasa mimi kama ni hivyo, ikaale bali because the same thing it's doing kwa hizo vitu. Ikiwa na utu inafanya tena kukorodi. Kurodo. Yeah. Ultimately tutakuwa tukiacha tu masoda but for now.
Once in a long while.
Yeah, guys, we are done. Thankful to God for having helped us to have this meeting. And I think, Kamau, if you have no other question, can now be released.
Chris amesema amezidikana, ameamka leo.
Nimeona tu nimemkosa.
Amerara.
Ni sawa tu.
Amerara, so nikamwambia, akasema maybe anaweza kuja apate kama
tushatoona ndio hii sasa tunatoka.
So ameona hata mic.
Hakuna shida. Tasalimiwa tu.
Yeah. Umeonana na yeye?
Tujaonana, tumeongea tu na simu. Nimepigia.
Okay.
Nilipewa namba yake.
Okay.
Ni vizuri. Just in case. Very important. This was the same, Otherwise, I think unless somebody has a question. Usually a structure going above it, ama inaedagaji? I've forgotten.
For this one, there is a machine room, but now there's also a machine room. So the overrun, what we call the overrun above the final floor, haikuangi kubwa sana. It's just for the motors kupata space ya kusimama on the top floor. You don't need the whole room.
Oh, you don't need the whole stretch of whatever floor.
Hiyo tutapewa kipimo tukifika hapa, sababu hiyo ndio tutakuja.
And it's good at least tumekumbuka hiyo. At least hiyo specification ya hapo juu tutaambiwa, si ndio?
Sababu pale itaenda iingie kwa nini?
Itafikisha mtu kwa sitting
Kwa
master
bedroom. But then after now that happens, then what happens to the lift? After that we need to
tuseme vile sasa tumeweka hii, tuseme ndio mwisho. Pale inafaa tuweke ngazi juu.
Jini ata advice. Sababu hiyo ndio area yake. Kuna swali lingine?
labda food ya kwenda swali.
Swali langu tutakuwa nikijua imepangwa nini.
Sawa. After uone vile sasa imepangwa.
Imepangwa nini sababu ikapangwa.
Sawa.
Hapo tu ndio nakuwa na swali. Uwezi uliza swali na hujui.
Hujajua ni nini imeandaliwa. True. Hapo ni sawa kabisa. Hisia ni mzuri. Probably you raise it up as something that can guide her to be able to make decide on what option to go for, isn't it? Yes. That should be okay.
Yeah, I think that is fine.
All right.
Yeah, we are also going to give even in our write-ups about the solar, the size of the solar panels, and the numbers.
The numbers also.
Our proposal for where they should be placed.
Yes.
So that we can also get these spaces, confirmation whether we have these spaces. If it's on top of the car parks.
Yes.
Because I think where we have the water tower, I don't think it's going to be enough space.
The space up there is kidogo.
Yeah, to put all the solar panels needed.
Yes.
To power this building. So
unless we like have a double. Let's look at it. I've seen that. And because if I can remember right, Madam had said one time maybe she considered doing a borehole.
Yeah. In future.
And I heard her one time saying that hata yeye anaweza kuuzaidia watu
Maji, yeah.
So your water tower engineer ya hapa pale inaweza kuwa itasaidia. Having the water tower far away, maybe if we do have a double water tower where you can have 2 tanks at every level, at the top and probably somewhere in between, that you can have.
So that you can save on space too.
You can save on space too. Yeah, they do.
I have seen such an arrangement for the tanks.
Yes.
Tanks at the lower level and some above.
And then at every level 2 tanks,
Yes.
so that it is big, it has capacity to carry that, especially if it's done in concrete or heavy steel. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's something to think about. Yes.
All right.
So bora ikuwe bali, ndio hicho kitu tumesikizana. Naweza kupeleka tu na huko. Away from
In the building.
hapo ni sawa. Maybe just add it up there. Kuandika tu hapo kwa kitabu. Then wakiwa hapa. Then the actions that each of us is going to be attending to. Rais Mstakili, tumeshukuru sana. Tumeona kazi inaendelea vizuri. Ng'ang'aneni kabisa.
Sasa ni kumaliza.
Nikumalizia
kurudi. Kujenga hiyo waji.
Na hii staircase sasa imeisha. Staircase
Inaishia hapo.
Inaishia hapo.
Tutaingia hiyo room.
Hiyo room.
Alafu master,
Tukiingia master na ile staircase nimeona.
imeisha.
Hizi chuma zinachomoka hivi haziendi. Hatuendi juu kwa nini?
Hii tuna
Kwa roof hiyo. Hatuendi haiendi.
sio roof. Ndio tutaenda nayo kwa master.
Nasema hii staircase naona hapa hii kuna pipe ya white. Hiyo staircase tunaenda tunaladi kwa space ya master. Sasa tukishafika hapo,
Hiyo imeisha.
sasa hakuna staircase inapanda kwa hiyo karufu ya master. Hii itakuwa kachuma.
Hakuna
Hiyo itajengewa hapa.
ka spiral.
Umesema hapa. Hii area.
Ikipanda na kule juu.
Ya kupanda juu ilikuwa
Si lift. Now that is good to ask. Si lift huwaga inapanda, ina serve.
Agreed this your basement.
Ya basement kwa
The levels don't allow. Hii hapa ndio inaitwa to connect.
to connect.
Itamsumbua sana. It will be very deep. Ikifika hapa.
Unless you can go. No, all the stuff is going home. I'm going to combine the other side. Is there a space?
Ikutane katikati. Toke huku. Ikutane katikati hapo.
And still bearing in mind, hapa tukichimba kuna place ilifika ikakuwa gumu sana. Pande hii ukiangalia nyumba iko juu kidogo kuliko
Hapo
mawe ikakuwa gumu sana.
Na issue na hiyo mawe.
Sawa.
Ngumu sana.
tunaweka bandi. Ama tuweka.
Ile system mbili sasa.
Let's just have two systems. I totally agree.
Okay.
Ikiwa hivyo, wacha tukue tu na mbili.
By the way, for this house, to be naked, na another ground tank. Can you go? Oh, yeah. We have another ground tank there.
20,000 each.
20,000.
So ni 40,000, yeah, 40,000 capacity. Na mama uturahuthira guitiriria iguru namo.
Ituteithĩtie mũno. Mai marĩa maragwaga gũkũ roof rĩ, kamwe maramahũraga makaingĩra haha. Mai marakoragwo kũu basement mahana ta gĩtangi kĩngĩ. Nĩ turĩrĩire help.
Two per level.
Two per level.
5,000 na procedure. Unaona ile ni kubwa sana.
Ni kile. Ni structure kitu.
Kila ni kenda na.
No tuwekile no.
5,000.
Tuwekile hizi per level.
Yeah.
Gani ndo wake.
Matikaga wiki nĩ riũa. Magakia kũrĩtea maĩ.
So we need a nice shade.
So we are talking about this size per level. Tuko na 2 levels.
Yeah. 2 levels or one. We have a lot of water because we have another ground tank there.
No. Because this thing has to go up. You know, this thing will have to go up because of the height of how we need. Yes. So you cannot like put macorams in the back of you. You need to brace them. You need to brace them, eh? Yes. So because you are doing that, you'd rather utilize that height because it must be done.
Yes.
To create more spaces for other tanks.
That is right.
You get it?
That is very correct.
So itakuwa because I imagine hii tawa yetu itapanda juu kabisa.
Yeah.
We'll think about actually still you can take it quite high because
Yeah, the steel one.
still tower. Like radiators. Wow, great. So